Sign on a country road. This is the chapter of so-and-so. Relate that the way the story goes. Everyone's the star of their own show. You're the star of your own show. Now let me see you go.
Good evening, everyone, and it is Love and Latitude, Episode 2, Part 2. Here we go. My name is Tran, and I'm here to give you some songs of love and latitude. This one's for me. Lights up on stage, I start to sing, pretending I'm alone, and it feels just like home. After the show, load out and go to a dive just down the road, and I won't touch my phone. Oh, not tonight. I won't miss you. You'll see. Tonight this one's for me. All that we do to find out who we missed all this time, but you were never mine. My heart's just fine, I'll get it right. I know it's just a phase, like passing notes will change. Oh, not tonight, I won't miss you. You'll see, tonight this one's for me. My whole life I've just gotten by with the love others had to spare. But this time I'll sing it all out and see. I just might believe tonight this one's for me. I can still see you sing and see you with such grace. Your hair framing your face. And is it so wrong for me to want someone to sing a song to me the way I sang to you? Just like that night, just us two, just we. But tonight this one's for me. My whole life I've just gotten by with the love others had to spare. But this time I sing it all out and see. I just might believe. My whole life I've just gotten by with the love others had to spare. But this time I'll sing it all out and see. I just might believe. My whole life I've just gotten by with the love others had to spare. But this time I'll Sing it all out and see. I just might believe. Tonight, this one's for me. Tonight, this one's for me. Oh, tonight, this one's for me. Thank you very much. My name is Tran. That song was called This One's For Me, off of the Tran band's record American Heroine. It is a song about carving out space for yourself. You know, sometimes to be selfless, you got to be a little selfish, because if you give and you give and you give with nothing left to spare, then, you know, you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. You know, and that's part of the theme of this show: love and latitude, having latitude for yourself, having that self-care and wellness on a hashtag Wellness Wednesday. This is my Wellness Wednesday live stream. So glad you're tuning in tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the tunes. I'm really, really, really excited about the set tonight. Had a great time picking out the songs and feeling just super, super inspired and motivated. It is the week of Folk Alliance International's conference. And this year it's called Folk Unlocked. And it's all virtual. And so I have been fully immersed in that experience this week, and just so inspired by my colleagues in the folk music industry. So I'm riding high tonight and just enjoying the tunes with y'all. Here we go. Here's another song for our times, and another one about showing grace to ourselves and showing grace to others. Let's see here. Woo! There we go. You say you wanna your own land, but when I think about it, I don't see how you can. You're aching, you're breaking, I can see the pain in your eyes. Says everybody's changing and I don't know why. So little time, try to understand that I try to make a move just to stay in the game. I'll try to stay awake and remember my name, but everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. You're gone from here, soon you disappear, fading into beautiful light. But everybody's changing and I don't feel right. So little time, try to understand that I try to make a move just to stay in the game. I'll try to stay awake and remember my name, but everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. So little time, try to understand that I try to make a move just to stay in the game. I'll try to stay awake and remember my name, but everybody Everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. Everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. Everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. All right, that was Everybody's Changin' by Keen, one of my favorite bands from the early mid-aughts. Everybody's changing. This world is changing. We are changing. And so just holding that space for one another. Gonna pop into the chat here. Tina Ross. Hello, my new friend, Tina. She and I just met at the Folk Alliance conference. So she's an amazing musician herself. So definitely look her up and follow her. And my dear friend Anna has tuned in as well. Hello, Anna. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. So yeah, this is Tran. This is my channel that I'm starting to grow. As many of you know, I, like many of my colleagues, jumped online and started live streaming. Those of us who weren't already YouTube stars or Twitch stars before the pandemic hit, but a lot of us our wheelhouse was in person, and so getting online and live streaming was a little awkward for us, and we're learning as we go. And I live stream a bunch at the beginning of the pandemic to raise funds for our staff at the Buffalo Room. And once that campaign was over, I tapped out and I needed to take a little bit of a break. But now I'm back, and I'm so happy to be back and connected with y'all. So happy to be the Artist of the Month for Heartland Song Network. And they have been so amazing promoting and sharing about my work this month. And part of that was just the theme of wellness. And part of that also was kind of a lifeline to me, you know, kind of a lifeline of, hey, let's get back on the horse and let's do this, you know, because I didn't want to squander the opportunity to have conversations with them and with y'all as their Artist of the Month without any shows, you know. And so I decided, hey, let's jump back in there and live stream for you again. So that's why I'm here, and I'm happy to be here with y'all. And thank you to Heartland Song Network. I wanted to let you know that they are present at the Folk Alliance conference, and if you're attending that, their private showcase is going on right now. So you can actually, if you're attending, hop over there, watch their showcase, come back, and watch the archived recording of me later. Or if you decide to stick with me here, their showcase is going on until 10:30 p.m. tonight. So yeah. All right, enough of that. More music for you. Here's another one of my favorite songs on the theme of love. So we've talked about change, we've talked about taking care of ourselves. Now let's just talk about some good old-fashioned weak in the knees, bubblegum feeling love. One of my favorite songs, Just Like Heaven. Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. Threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I promise that I'll run away with you. That I'll run away with you. Spinning on that dizzy edge, I kissed her face, I kissed her head. Dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away, she said. Why don't you ever know that I'm in love with you? that I'm in love with you. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strange as angels, dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream. You're just like a dream. Daylight lit me into shape. I must have been asleep for days. Moving lips to breathe her name. I opened up my eyes and found myself alone, alone, alone above the raging sea. Stole the only girl I love, drowned her deep inside of me. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, just like heaven. Stone Cold classic by The Cure, and one of my favorite songs. Here we are. It's Love and Latitude Part 2. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I see my brother Rick Willoughby is in the house. Rick is one of my favorite bassists in the world, brother. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Glad that you are loving the tunes and loving the stream. Okay, what do we got next tonight? Oh, yeah. Got an original for you. One more song on the theme of self-acceptance, right? Because before I became the beautiful swan that you see before you today, I was an ugly duckling. And I know that many of us felt like ugly ducklings as a kid. But be careful that when you become a swan, you don't forget that you were once an ugly duckling. This is about someone who forgot that. This is called The Charmer. On the first night I met you, I was dancing with every girl in the room, but I only wanted to dance with you. Yeah, I only wanted to dance with you. Turning on my charm is easy, making people see what I want them to see. But you saw through me. You saw me. Ooh, ooh, shouldn't this be easy? Why can't two honest people just be? But I swear this isn't me. And you can't believe what you see. There's a finery we put on, peacock feathers for the masquerade ball. There's footlights and dressing, lace and crowners and fog machines. And then the music starts, and everyone is free. And I swear this isn't me. And you can't believe what you see. And then the everyone is free, and I can't help but notice you're turning away, and I can't help but notice with nothing to say, and I can't help but notice, I can't help but notice you dance, you dance, you dance with everyone but me. On the first night I met you, I was dancing with every girl in the room, but I only wanna dance with you. Yeah, I only wanna dance with you. Yeah, I only wanna dance with you. Thank you very much. That song is called The Charmer, and it's off of Tran Band's record American Heroine. You can purchase that on almost all online stores and also at our merch site, which is our Square site. Oh, Forrest Attaway wants Air Supply. What did Air Supply sing? All out of love, I'm so lost without you. Right? Was that it? Is that what they sang for us? I get my yacht rock mixed up. If you want to hear more Air Supply, Venmo me, brother. So if you do want to support me, you can drop a donation or gratuity to my Venmo handles. I've also got Cash App and PayPal, and we'll throw those up on the screen for you. And it's also in the video description below. I am saving up for a new guitar to replace my beloved Thomasina, who I had gifted to my father for his birthday. But when I went off to college, he said, take her with you. You'll do more with her than I ever will. And so every song that you've ever heard of mine was written on Thomasina. And her neck is warping a little bit, and so we've got to retire her to couch songwriting guitar. So I need a new Giganax. I am currently borrowing this beautiful Fender Paramount from my friend Jeffrey Stocks. He's amazing. Thank you, Jeff, for loaning me this axe. But if y'all want to help me with the Thomasina Retirement Fund, you can drop me a donation to those handles. Forrest Attaway says, you have enough of my money. Forrest and I play poker together, and that's a fact. I do have too much of your money, and I'm sorry, and I apologize to your wife, Amy, as well, for taking so much of your poker money, brother. Amy wants to hear Father Figure. Oh, man, I have not played Father Figure in so long, but I'll put that in the queue for a future live stream, Amy, and I will text you and let you know when it's in the set list. I will pull out some George Michael for you, sister. Cool. So, I'm going to get back to the music. Thank you all so much. I'm going to play an unreleased song. This is called 34th in Baltimore. And we are back on the theme of latitude, of reconciliation. So this is a song about moving on. This is 34th in Baltimore. Darling, put that drink down. You're so much smarter than you're letting on. Darling, put that old dog down. You're much too clever for that child of a man who can't understand. No more whiskey kisses. There's no reason to be hanging on. You fight for this for far too long, with so little to show, and everyone knows. One room, 3rd floor, 34th in Baltimore. We'll take our leave of older dreams, and we will speak of them no more. Close the door to Baltimore. Empty rooms each morning, with these words on our lips, but no lover to miss. Remember us as children, and everything we did or didn't do. I'm sorry he's done that to you. A better life, a smiling wife. There's no reason to be hanging on. We fought for this for far too long, with so little to show, and everyone knows. One room, 3rd floor, 34th in Baltimore. We'll take our leave of older dreams, and we will speak of them no more. Close the door to Baltimore. Walk through that door, your hand in mine, with no reason to be hanging on. We fought for this for far too long, with so little to show, and everyone knows. And if my heart stops beating, it'll be your heart feeding into mine, and you'll keep me alive. One room, 3rd floor, 34th in Baltimore. We'll take our leave of older dreams, and we will speak of them no more. Close the door to Baltimore. Close the door to Baltimore. Close the door to Baltimore. That was 34th in Baltimore from my upcoming record, Latitude. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Oh, thank you, Amy. Amy says, sounds great. You sound great, sister. Thank you so much. Hey, I want to take this opportunity once again to thank Heartland Song Network for featuring me as their Artist of the Month. Excuse me. And I also want to take this opportunity, because it is Black History Month, to center Black artists that I really, really respect and admire and who have inspired me. And then just also in general, say that my life and your life has been enhanced by Black excellence. All of the wonderful contributions to our society and world, and all of the art that they have contributed. And I also want to say, as a fellow minority, and sometimes someone who is pigeonholed into the model minority stereotype, that I want to acknowledge that my family had help. You know, my family, when we arrived here, without diminishing our sacrifices and our hard work, we arrived here with the clothes on our backs and $20 that a missionary gave to us. But if it weren't for social services and resources available to us because of Black sacrifice and Black bravery in the civil rights movement, we would have had a much harder time. So I just want to acknowledge that now. And I also want to share with you some amazing Black artists that I love from the Kansas City area. They are all linked down in the video description, but just in case you don't have that accessible to you, I want to shout out Lee Langston, who is an amazing, amazing R&B and soul vocalist. You can catch him on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel at Sing Langston. And Brandis Outlaw, who is an amazing TikToker, actress, and content creator. And she is about to debut a new podcast. And so check that out. That podcast page is on Facebook, and you can check out that link. Khalif J. Gillette and Yetunde Felix Ukwu, they have an amazing YouTube channel called Acting Black. And they're all over social. You can check out their handles in the description. And then finally, one of my favorite playwrights, Michelle Tyreen Johnson. You can catch her at @PlaywrightMTJ on Facebook. So check out those artists. Check out all the artists out there who are creating, and let's honor Black excellence this month. Not just this month. Yes, and to borrow from improv acting, and actually the Acting Black videocast has an episode called Yes and. But in improv, you don't shut anybody down. You say yes and you add on to the story. So it's not just about February, it's about every day, and I hope that we can all grow those empathy muscles and know that love is not a finite resource. You can spread love, you can grow love. So, all right. Thanks so much. And on with the music, right? Here's a song. It's not a Black artist, but I'm going to play it in the idiom of the blues, which is a Black American art form. And this young lady's been in the news. But she's always had the blues in her veins, way down south in Louisiana. And she's had her struggles too, and I think that it's very, very important to just really become aware of the things that artists go through, especially young artists, teen stars, and how much is out of their control. So with this song, I say, Free Britney. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I breathe is you. Girl, you got me blinded. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me. And And I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Baby, how was I supposed to know? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe you will leave and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. We love you, Brittany, and we got your back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. Dropping into the chat real quick. Hello, Stuart. Thanks for tuning in, Stuart. I hope you are enjoying yourself. I hope all of you are enjoying yourself. I'm having a great time. Yes, Stuart still believes. I still believe as well. We got to hold on to that hope, right? This 2020 seems like it will never end. And I know that we're technically in 2021, but I still believe. I still believe. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to stay in the female pop idiom. This is a new one. So bear with me if it's got some warts. But this is dedicated to my amazing, amazing assistant and associate producer of this live stream and all things Tran right now, my erstwhile Buffalo Room staff member, Callie Coates. Thank you so much for sticking with us online to make sure that we went into hibernation safely and I didn't lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. I just realized I just did that. Anyways, Callie stayed on to assist me with my own original work ventures, and she's been a godsend. And so, here we go. This one is for Callie, and it's one of her favorite artists. So here you go, Callie. Let me see if I can find the right cadence for this. I always tend to want to rush this, and it's impossible to sing if I rush it. So let's just settle into the groove. Listen for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. We can't make any promises, now can we, babe? You can make me a dream. Down on the east side, where you at? Phone lights on my nightstand in the black. Come here, you can meet me in the back. Dark jeans and your Nikes, look at you. Oh damn, never seen that color blue. Just think of the fun things we can do, 'cause I like you. Listen for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. We can't make any promises, now can we make? You can make me a drink. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? 'Cause you know that it's delicate, delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause you know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it, isn't it? Delicate. Third floor on the west side, me and you, handsome, you're a mansion with a view to the girls back home. You like I do. Long night with your hands up in the air, echoes of your footsteps on the stair. Stay here, honey, I don't want to share, 'cause I like you. Listen for the best, my reputation's never been worth so. You must like me for me. We can't make any promises, how can we make? I can make you a drink. Is it cool that I say all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? Doesn't know that it's delicate, delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause I know that it's delicate, delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Delicate. Isn't it, isn't it? Delicate. Sometimes I wonder when you sleep, are you ever dreaming of me? Sometimes when I look into your eyes, I pretend you're mine all the damn time. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chilling in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause I know that it's delicate, delicate. Isn't it, isn't it? Delicate. Isn't it, isn't it? Delicate. That was Delicate by Taylor Swift, and that goes out to Callie. Thank you so much, Callie. And I hope that you are enjoying all of the new T Swift on the horizon. She's got a lot of stuff coming out. All right. We are getting close to the end here. I want to thank you all again for tuning in. This has been such a joy. Like I said before, I've been attending Folk Alliance International conference all week long. They pivoted to virtual online, and it is still so kinetic and so connected. I took a, and this will resonate for those of you who are familiar with my work, but I attended an affinity group for grief this morning. And so it was all folk singer-songwriters ruminating on the subject of grief and grief that we've felt in our own lives, and loss of loved ones, but also loss of our vocation, our calling, so much loss in this past year and just in life in general. And so it was really, really nice to have that opportunity to grieve together. What I shared with the group, and I'll share with you right now, is for me, grief is just another face for love. Grief knows no chronology. Grief will come and visit at any time, and it'll hit you. It'll hit you full force as if it was the moment of loss. That's because it doesn't know time. But it also means that the enormity of grief correlates directly to the magnitude of love and love lost. Grief is love. And so if grief hits you hard, that's because the love is so big. And I say is, present tense, because it's still there. It's still alive, and it's still evergreen. It's been my great pleasure to get to know grief and visit grief. Visit with grief, sit down and converse with grief. And now grief is a wonderful friend. So when grief comes and visits, I say, hey, what's up? What brings you? What brings you today? Let's catch up. Let's chat. So if any of you are grieving loss of job, loss of structure, all this change that we've been feeling, I'm going to go back to my central theme of latitude. Go easy on yourself. Show yourself compassion and grace. Know that what you're feeling is grief, and grief is love. And so embrace it and be good to yourselves. Okay, just a couple more for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gonna dedicate this to a lot of people I miss, and primarily someone who visits me in the form of grief a lot. My father, who passed away in 2008. And I remember he used to sing Elvis and the Beatles to my mom as I was growing up. And so this song always makes me think of him. And I also want to dedicate this to my brother, Jeff Stocks, who lent me this guitar while I fundraise to replace Thomasina and give Thomasina a well-deserved rest. And if you want to contribute to the Thomasina Retirement Fund, those payment handles are in the video description. But yeah, this reminds me of Jeff. This song reminds me of Jeff as well, because dude is an amazing guitar player, and he just makes this song sound so good when we play it together as a band. I'm gonna keep it simple and folksy for you, but this is Elvis. This is Can't Help Falling in Love. Men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Till I stay, wouldn't be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life till I can tell, falling in love with you. I can tell, falling in love with you. I can tell, falling in love with you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Brandis Outlaw herself has dropped into the chat. I mentioned her earlier, y'all. She's launching a new podcast. And so check her out at B Lounge Podcast on Facebook. And her TikTok is at Afro_glam rock. She's amazing. She's funny. She's brilliant. Incredible actress. And my good friend. She's amazing. Check her out, y'all. All right. I think I have just a couple more for you. This song is off of Tran Band's record, American Heroine. And it's one of my favorites. I've had the great pleasure of telling my family's story through The Butcher's Son. Mostly, because my father passed away, I didn't want his stories to die with him. I wanted his stories to live on. And so this song is very much in that same vein. Don't let your stories leave with you. Leave your stories behind. Tell your stories. Muster up that courage. Let it be your manifesto. This song is called The Code. This is The Code, and it's also on Tran Band's record, American Heroine. This is called The Code. There's a secret I've been meaning to tell you. I've got a weakness I can die of blushing now. The martyrs and poets and champions were all braver men than I am. The mission were their lives, they let them burn like fire. They knew it's easier to fall upon a sword. Let their deeds speak their words, and in that way they are heard. Sometimes it's easier to show the whole world than to muster up the courage to be a boy who likes a girl. deciphering a code. I will speak it till I'm old. I will speak it till it's plain. I will practice till I can call your name. Throughout the course of history, you see, we're compelled to tell these stories, taking pains to craft our tales, each syllable for thee. Sometimes it's easier to fall upon a sword. Let our deeds speak our words, and in that way we are heard. Sometimes it's easier to shoulder the whole world than to muster up the courage to admit that you're in love. Sometimes it's easier to fall upon a sword. Let our deeds speak our words, and in that way we are heard. Sometimes it's easier to shoulder the whole world than to muster up the courage to admit that you're in love. To admit that you're in love. To admit that you're in love. There's a secret I've been meaning to tell you. I've got a weakness I can die of blushing now. Deciphering a code, I will speak it till I'm old. I will speak it till it's plain. I will practice till I can call your name. I will practice till I can call your name. I will practice till I can call your name. Thank you all. Love you so much. Show yourselves love and latitude this month. It's been my great pleasure to be with you and back live streaming. I'll be back in March. See you soon.
Saw a sign on a country road. This is the childhood home of so-and-so. Relate that the way the story goes. Everyone's the star of their own show. You're the star